got a lot of sounds outside, but I wanted to spit a bar real quick, not a bar, but a rap real quick. It's not something that I've written, but it's a freestyle. I have a lot to say, I guess, and I've just, I wanted to spit a little bit of a rap about it, being a young white kid. So, check it. There's a lot up in life and a lot of shit to fight. You fucking demons have your mind, and that shit is corrupt overnight. All it fucking takes is a second to just breathe and let yourself know that you can be free. You can exist in this fucking land beyond time. You can exist in the land beyond time, because most of you people waste your time. You're a time waster, time killer, time saver. That's all about time, but that's not what this is about. See, time runs out, and when you get old and you're dead and decrepit, and that's what fucking happens now. When you live in that gangster life and ain't nothing that you can do, and when you look back on your past and realizing that all you ever did was sell drugs, and now your kids are probably fucked up too, still living in the fucking hood because you never got out of them because of the shit that you do. That's the shit that gets me pissed, though. Most of you people claiming to be hard thugs, or you G, or you gang banging and slinging cocaine on the streets, G, just to support your family, and that I get. I've been there too, B, but honestly, I'm glad that I'm not living that life like I used to be. Most of you brag about it like that shit is a fucking... Most of you brag about it like that shit is a trophy to you. The more coke you've hustled in a day, then the better you do. Fuck you. That's the type of shit that gets these kids corrupt. And now, you know what? Hold up. Yeah. See, that's the type of shit that gets people... That's the type of shit that got people fucked up. And now kids running around like they busting them guns. And that's what fucking happens when you do this shit for fun. So if you really want to slang and come and... So if you really want to gang bang and you really want to coke slang and you really want to get them drugs and that money bang, fuck you, dude. That's not the shit that I'm about. I'd rather do this shit fucking legally. Do it for myself now. I got a baby on the way. I gotta be a dad now. And if I keep that fucking life with my head up in the clouds, ain't nothing gonna fucking change now. But most of you don't give a shit about that. And most of you who rap can give a fuck less about that. You don't care about your kids or your future or your past. And that's a fact. And that's the reason that that's the reason that rap is fucked. And that's the reason that this world is fucked. Because you got people like me who try to do everything in their fucking power to be a greater sensation, a greater inspiration to this nation of people who try to embrace it, but you can't take it. So you get a facelift, and now you're spending your fucking money on drugs and not even your own kids. That's the type of shit that gets me pissed. And it's those same type of people that also be complaining about the way the economy's fucking dropping now. Like, fuck you, you're probably the reason, or at least part of it now. So what more do I gotta say? What more do I gotta spark today? If I need to fucking come into this video with a gun in my fucking hands to make y'all listen today, I'm fucking sick of this. Putting this shit on YouTube, I'm recording it off of a phone too. This ain't meant to be that type of video you jam out to. Like there's a beat in the background that's bumping to, or bitches in the background shaking their booties, dude. Fuck that shit. And there ain't no weed being smoked. There ain't no perks being popped. There ain't no coke being snorted. There ain't no all of that shit. There's no alcohol being drank, there's no shit being flung, there's no money in the air, and there's no parties around me. It's just me, my fucking self, and the people that I'm down be. So fuck everybody else who ain't down with me. If you ain't down for me, then I ain't down for you. So if you need my fucking hand for assistance, well, I guess my hand's missing for a day, dude. Fuck you. Who else really wants to step up and act like you're really tough now? You really want to get it corrupted, but you really want to fuck with me now. You ain't on the type of shit that I could be. I mean, look at my fucking shirt, dude. Jesus is what I rep, B. Fuck that religious shit, but I'm Jesus himself. At least that's what I used to get called, my nickname when I got taken off the shelf. See, I used to be a pill popper, too. I used to do a lot of drugs, dude, but now I don't do any of that shit. I just switch my life to only smoking tree and just stay in my life. See, I stay in my lane and I don't swerve right. I don't swerve left. I stay fucking straight. And unless I hit a curb, unless I hit something, then I gotta make a break fast. Gotta break fast. Gotta hit my brakes fast. But the one thing that got me scared as shit is how this world is gonna become. Because what the fuck are we actually going to do when this world is fucked? And what are you going to do when you're sitting down realizing that everything around you is just collapsing, your own life, your future, and everything that you ever wanted? Well, it's not going to fucking happen. At least not for people like you. Especially for people like me. Because that shit will never happen for me. Nothing ever happens good in my life. Every single thing I've had to do, I've had to work for tonight. See, most of you get that shit fed on the silver spoon, but then you still complain like there's something wrong. Fuck you mean, dude? People like Drake, fuck you. Real shit, I'll say it to your fucking face if I ever see you, and then I'll knock you the fuck out for being in this game like a feature. Fuck you. You talk about starting from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now you queer. Started from the bottom, get out of here. Started from the bottom, you a bitch. A straight bitch. You started from the bottom of what? Degrassi, motherfucker, in a wheelchair? Oh, I get it. Because your career was half then what it is now. So you had to be in a wheelchair now. Ooh, man. This part's about to get convoluted. Hold up. Okay. So I understand why you in a wheelchair in Degrassi, because your career is half then what it is now. So you needed a wheelchair back then so that people knew that you could stand now. So when you became a rapper, you could stand on your own 2 feet now, and that's slick. I mean, I could do the same shit if I had a fucking option to be on Degrassi and make millions in this bitch. I'd definitely do this shit, but I definitely wouldn't make a song about starting from the bottom when I never had to hustle for shit, when I never had to struggle for shit. You're claiming you popping them guns when you about to get fucked, kid. Yo, real shit. If you're claiming to be a G, just shut the fuck up. If you're not actually repping in the streets, then you need to shut the fuck up. If you are bragging about the shit that you do, like your fiance, dude, or your family, or the shit that you got, then I support you, respect you, real shit. But if you're bragging about drugs that you got, I got no respect for you, no love for you, because that's the type of shit that gets you killed too. You be rolling around with your homies, or you be rolling around in the whip with your homies and doing some dumb shit, smoking a blunt, doing some cocaine in the back of this bitch, and somebody finds out that you got the shit, and you probably got bags of it. Now you getting robbed in this bitch, and if it goes haywire, somebody's getting shot in this bitch, and if it goes south, then somebody's dead in this bitch, and now you got somebody hospitalized, one of your closest friends, and they never have blood in their eyes, they might be dead tonight, and that's strictly because you wanted to hustle that shit. That's strictly because you wanted to post that shit. That's strictly because you wanted to brag about that shit. So keep on fucking bragging and end up dead, kid. Peace.